Lords and ladies, your majesties, guests, friends, it is now time for your 2 o'clock class.
No, it's not.
Quarter till.
Anybody got a phone?
I guarantee that clock's right.
Held at 2 o'clock.
He just said it was a quarter till.
Yeah, he did.
Okay. We have the 5 ways of attack going to be held on fighter field number 3. Pole on 101 in the gym on list 2. Advanced blend management in the gym on list 3. From 2 to 3:30, discussing how to fight like a German and 11 easy to learn moves in the gym on list 1.
Okay. So Randolph is suggested the kill pocket.
206.
And actually
Strength
running one
and
correctly.
explosiveness, room
And actually showing what a kill pocket is and not a line across the plate.
Room
Yes.
205. Patches. We don't need no thinking patches will now be held at 2:30. Not 2 o'clock, at 2:30. Recruiting and keeping in a college town in room 205. And basic dishing and riveting on the stage behind the gym. And a fistful of katana outside fighter field 2. Again, the time is quarter till 2 o'clock. And it's almost time for your 2 o'clock classes to begin.
My goal is to take the center of this bridge. I have a big old bunch of shieldmen. Love my home. They run up, they beat everybody up. Now we're right here, all right? It's become a stagnant battle. I want to get more stick on my opponent than they have on me. So I am going to try to make a kill pocket. A kill pocket is, this is exaggerated, but it's the idea that my guys can shoot and get more stick on them than they can get on us. So this guy here is going to get hit by 2 or 3 guys at once. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. It's more pronounced if you use the end of the bridge as an example.
Yeah.
Swept the bridge.
Well, there's a good
Somebody
thing.
comes across and sees it.
We've swept the bridge. All right? We're holding the other 2 bridges. Somebody over here is paying attention. All right, we've got the bridges. We need to hold the bridges. Keep the bridges. We need to not die. We line up in an arc. That way, as they come in, we have more stick on them than they have on us.
And they can't hit all of you from those corner shots.
This guy's hard to hit from here. All right, now what you're going to get is you're going to get some wacky little spear woman who's just all excited, and she runs out here. She runs out here, what do? You
Let her.
let her go.
Yeah, just saying.
She's a crazy glory hound that wants to get shot. You let her go out there, you let her get hit.
We call that Golden Nazi.
I feel like Border Raids last year was a fantastic example of the kill pocket and then spear gods going outside the line. I don't know if you was there.
A lot of it, it wasn't as pronounced as it should have been for the pocket. It did not alleviate. Luckily, the Meridians are very cooperative and back their shields off. Send their spear gods out too. But if you notice how she's got that, the idea of that is when you're in that solid line across the front, that you can't reach the guy all the way in the back, and you're susceptible to a lot more firepower coming from your sides. It'll allow you to put twice as many sticks on their sticks.
This is the limit of their
As opposed to-
spears. All right, but we can get to these guys.
It's even more pronounced if you go to the other end of the bridge and build your kill pocket. What it allows you to do is work your corners, and they have to come into your range. Okay? You would be,
Here's me, behind that guy.
this gives you an angle pretty much 3/4 way across the bridge. And the person over here the same way. So anything they bring into this pocket just gets munched and dies. And if you don't have people that do the cope and go out front, and you're playing a time thing, or even a last man thing, it allows you to get more stick on them than they can possibly ever get on you.
Which kind of brings me to one other thing. shields and spears versus shields and spears. And I haven't rehearsed this, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to explain it. But if you've got, border raids is a beautiful example. We have some spear people who like to get up in front of the pocket and spear. The Meridians love to send their spear gods out, and they've got 5 or 10 folks who are just phenomenal with spear. They're hard to kill. If you've got their 10 and our 10,
They're gonna win
you're
usually.
gonna win. So if I'm up here spearing and I'm starting to count, and I've got Ailenon, and I've got,
Seth.
so I'm looking and I'm like, all right, I've got 6 Meridian spear gods out in front. I got Kope, I'm okay. I'm no Ailenon. I got 3 other unbelts. I'm not gonna stand there and spear duel those guys. I'm gonna immediately yell for shields up. And I'm gonna yell forward! And with my little spear, I'm forward. Because I want my shields to go out and munch them.
Now, you guys know what a pulse charge is, right? This is where the pulse charge comes in. It actually comes in, hits a spear. That is your objective. Hit the spear and push it back. Kill as many as you can. Stop when you get to their line. Don't try to penetrate their line, and then reset yourselves.
And then I come up and I start, well, these guys are all trying to get their stuff together. Then or he's got his pole arm. Who knows what he's doing with his pole arm killing people? Yeah, because they're all trying to figure out who's dead and how to step and everything else. And that's when we come in, your great weapons, and take them all out.
Just remember with the pulse charge, it is not a penetration point. It's a hit, come back. Or force them back, preferably, and that's how you take the breath.
I did have a question about one of the tactics that we're using, the go to ground. Isn't that it? Where
Ground your shields?
yeah, you take me as a shield guy.
I don't necessarily agree with that tactic.
Well, I was gonna say we didn't do it. I think maybe at all at Penzig, and I was curious as to why, because it seems like a good idea, but
It's actually not anything where you're trying to move forward at all.
okay.
Depends, how good are your shieldman's knees?
Very stagnant.
If you're fighting a stagnant battle, maybe to the last man, it has its merits. It's no better than standing with your shield if you're fighting with war warriors.
Okay.
Dark used to do it, and they did it really, really well. They did it better than about anybody around, and you still have time it takes to stand up and move when you need to move.
Mm-hmm.
And let's be blunt, how many of us here are over 30? How fast am I jumping up off of my knees, really? No disrespect intended, it's limited. Palantir used to be known for being
Yes.
able.
That's the shield alarm.
But they haven't been around for a
Nope,
long,
they
long
haven't.
time.
So thank you. I gotta go get up and
Yeah, we are out of here.
See, my thing with grounding your shield used to be a good way to get your shield broken.
Yes,